Have you ever experienced emotions that were so intense you felt physically attacked by them? Or perhaps lately you have felt a constant low key amount of stress and anxiety that is not debilitating, but however you notice that you're scrolling on social media more than usual or drinking more coffee than usual just as a way to cope with this low key stress, not exactly sure where it's coming from and how to alchemize it. This is the perfect video for you. I have a guided meditation to help you not only transmute these energies, but to show you that it is possible to experience grief and sadness in a way that is holistic and turn it into a blissful experience in this physical vessel. This video is in two parts. The first one is the technical aspect of it, and the second one is the actual guided meditation. So all you have to do is find yourself a nice quiet area where you are comfortable and keep watching this video. My name is Isabelle and welcome to the download. So the understanding of the technique is very simple. In tarot and symbolism, our emotional body is often represented by water. If we have dreams and we are in torrential waters, that could mean that perhaps there's a lot of things boiling under the surface. Conversely, if we dream that the water is calm, then that indicates a calm flow state of a calm emotional state. Sometimes our emotional vessel becomes very agitated and it can feel overwhelming and it can feel into an attack on our vessel. And what happens when we do that, we tend to perhaps tense up. And when we tense, we're contracting this energy. And technically, emotions are energy in motions. So when we feel something that's very uncomfortable, perhaps griefs or a separation with a loved ones or like any kind of things, you're like, oh my God, like the mind kind of freaks out and then our body is like in a state of shock in a way. By contracting our vessel, we make this energy even more uncomfortable to bear. So the idea here is to decontract the vessel so we can allow this energy to be. And the powerful technique in the way that we're going to reach these states is a video that inspired me from watching surfers and describing how they go and swim out in the ocean. At some point, like they have to go through the first or second waves, right? So sometimes they may catch themselves where they're going to be swallowed up by a wave. And what they teach there is to not fight it, not try to swim against it because you're wasting too much energy. And the best way to approach this situation is to just stay calm, take a deep breath, allow yourself to relax into this wave. And when it's over, you just pop back up and everything is nice and is graceful. So in a way, this technique is to allow ourselves to feel into the fabric of space-time around us and tap in the part of it that is not stiff, it is not like solid states like wood and rocks and all of these things, but the acoustic version of our entourage and allowing ourselves to relax. And in that wave, this cosmic wave, if you say, we just relax, and that allows these energies of grief, of sadness, of intensity to move in a way that is blissful. And I've had these experiences myself. This is why I'm sharing this video with you, and I found it such a great, powerful tool because it did allow me to house very deep, profound emotion in a way that felt grounded, where I felt all of the grief deeply, but it didn't swallow me whole. And another thing too is when we contract our vessel, And we contract this energy and we tighten up and we're like, woof, I don't want to feel into this. This is too much right now. What happens is we're actually creating stress and anxiety on our vessel. And because we're creating stress by really contracting this energy inside of us, now this energy that's been pushed and repressed creates a low level of stress and anxiety. And this is why this video, you may have wondered on the introduction, what does feeling intense emotion has anything to do with feeling low-key stress and anxiety? This is what happens when we suppress big emotions. The stress of it comes out as anxiety. And then we may project the stress and anxiety out into our environment, out into our outer world, and be like, oh, if this situation wouldn't be happening right now, I wouldn't be experiencing stress, which is a lie, because the stress is actually masking a deeper emotion. So regardless, you want to learn how to house intense emotions, or you're experiencing low-key stress and anxiety, but you really want to go to the bottom of it to release what's underneath it, this is a good technique to have. So I will be going in the practical portion of it where it is a guided meditation. I'll leave it up to you whether you want to do this guided meditation with your eyes open or closed. You be the judge of that. You don't technically need to be watching me as I'm sharing. Perhaps you want to stare at a tree or outside the window, something that is calming and soothing for you. And light language might come out. And please note that light language, it's not about, like, think of light language as listening to a song that you don't understand the lyrics necessarily. That maybe you're listening to a French song, but you don't speak French, but you're feeling emotions. And that's how I would like you to approach the light language portion of this video, of this meditation. Don't get caught up so much in the mental aspect of it, like, oh, what is it doing? But how you feel. Because the feelings is a remembering that you can create these sensations, these emotions for yourselves without me saying anything. And that's the essence of it. Know that these feelings are within you, that you can generate them on your own at any time, even if they were triggered or remembered through light language, but it's still you generating this experience and not me. I can only help you remember these parts within yourself. So, if you're not already in a seated, comfortable, quiet space, I invite you to do so. And I'm seeing you. I will see you on the practical side of this meditation. Satakayanali etri uta, sianali etri ukayanali etri sitakayanali atra, yana veritri usiti elikayanali atra, siti ete ukayanali etri. Allowing ourselves to come back in this present moment, bringing our awareness, our energy into this physical vessel, allowing ourselves to disconnect from the outer world for the next few minutes so we can give ourselves a rest and a reset. Satakayanali etri uta yeveri unti ishikayanali atrasikayetri uta sanayaveri etri usitakayanali etri. Bringing our awareness into our breath. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, relax the body. Satakayanali etri usitikiyanali etri anala atra siete uta. Keeping our awareness onto our breath. And every time we exhale, we allow ourselves to just relax. Satakayanali atra ite keneli etri siti inti anavari atra iti siti kayanali atra. And relaxing. Furthermore, with every single exhale, Satakayanali atra. And now we're going to bring our awareness into the seat of our body, the portion of our body that is sitting right now, that is in contact with earth, either through a chair or the floor or a cushion. Bringing our awareness into the seat of our body. Satakayanali etri kunti usitakayanali atra sitakayanali etri usitayanali etri. Allowing the seat of our vessel to merge with the physical world underneath us, to create a space between spaces where our energy interacts with the earth. So there's us, there's our vessel, and then there is a mixture of us, ourselves, and the earth. And further down, there is the earth energy. And slowly, as we are merging our seat of our vessel with the earth energy, we're going to start tuning in our antenna that goes from the tip of our head straight down into the core of the earth. Inhale, exhale, allowing our energy to go all the way down into the earth. Inhale. Again, exhale, relaxing our body and allowing energy to go down, all the way down into the center of the earth, properly anchoring us, allowing ourselves to feel supported in this moment. Sitikayanali etri kineli etri uta, sitakayanali etri unta. Inhale. Exhale, relax the mind, relaxing the face, muscles, and allowing this energy to go down, way down into the earth. Inhale, exhale, relaxing the neck and the shoulder, and allowing this energy to go down, way down into the core of the earth. Inhale, exhale, relaxing the lungs and the heart and allowing this excess energy to go down, way down into the earth. Inhale, exhale, allowing the stomach and the belly area to fully relax and all of the excess energy to go down, way down into the earth. Inhale, exhale, focusing on our hips and allowing our hips to fully relax into the earth. Satakayanali etri kutala, satakayanali etri. Inhale, our arms, our wrists, and our hands, allowing them when we exhale to fully relax and the excess energy go down, way down into the earth. Inhale, focusing on our legs, our knees and our ankle. Exhale, relaxing our legs and our knees, allowing the excess energies to go down, way down into the earth. Now let's spend a little moment here in this space of relaxation. You may start feeling yourself swaying a little bit from side to side. Or if you're not, perhaps you can try it for yourself. And just adding a little motion to our vessel, just to allow energies where they are, whatever they are stuck in our vessel, to become loose. And take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Now, as we are slowly wiggling, swaying gently side to side, I want you to bring your awareness into the seat of your body that is in contact with the earth at the root, the base of your spine. So whether it is a chair or the floor, as you're wiggling, I want you to remember the space where we have mixed earth energy with ours and wiggle that space. Use your energy to wiggle that space underneath you. Slowly. Siti kayanali atra. As we are mixing our energy with earth energy and wiggling this energy, I want you to start picturing the sensation of the base of your spine to becoming looser and looser, almost as if your chair or the ground you're sitting on is becoming looser and looser with you. And we are slowly wiggling ourselves out of the rigid three-dimensional space around us and starting to feel the earth more like a tidal wave that can be ridden. And feeling ebbs and flow of the earth and allowing ourselves to relax into this space. Allowing the earth to becoming softer and softer. Imagine a wood floor turning into a piece of paper that can be folded or moved or rolled. Sitikayanali atra, sitikayanali etre uta, satakayanali etre iti, sitikayanali etre uta, yanali etre sikayanal atra, si kanali etre sakayanali atra. Shh. Notice the air around you, feeling the air around you as an energy that is more like a wave. Satakayanali etre, sitikayanali atra, satakayanali etre uta, satakayanali etre iti. And starting to feel your physical body kind of swimming with the air around you. Satakayanali etre. Allowing yourself to relax your vessel into the part of the universe that is coastal, that is a wave, that is movable, that is pliable, and allowing yourself to float into that space and feeling yourself supported like you were if you were in a swimming pool, and feeling the gentleness of this sensation of this cosmic vibration. Satakayanali etri, kiyanali atra, siti kayanali etri, tu kayanali etri, siti kayanali etri, uta. And as you slowly start to feel yourself rocking back and forth, floating like you would be in water into this environment. Now we're going to slowly allow a heart space to connect with its surrounding. Satakayanali atra, kienali etri, tayanali atra, satakayanali etri, site kayanali etri, uta. Allowing our heart space to sink in with this cosmic energy around us. Satakayanali etri uta, sitikiyanali etri iti, yanali etri kunta, satakayanali etri siti inti uta, satakayanali etri. And now think or allow an emotion that is really unpleasant to come to the surface, knowing that you will be held gently by this cosmic wave, and just allow yourself to relax and soften into this experience. Satakayanali etri uta siti unta kayanali etri tayanali etri, satakayanali etri, letting the grief go way down into the earth. Satakayanali etri, sitikayanali etri, relaxing our tear ducts and allowing ourselves to cry if we need to. Nayakayanali etri, sitikayanali etri, all while being gently supported by this ocean of energy that the cosmos provides us. Satakayanali etri, knowing that you're held. Satakayanali etri, feeling held and supported gently. Relaxing the vessel. Satakayanali atra, site intele uti, sitikayanali atra. Just stay with what is. Allow yourself to grieve and allow yourself to feel loved in that space as well. Experiencing gratitude to be able to feel the depth of your emotion. Allowing tears of joy for the richness of this experience. How good it feels to feel alive, to be alive. Being grateful for this release, allowing yourself tears of joy to be able to house such powerful experiences freely. Allowing ourselves to feel the relief that our vessel is feeling right now. Allowing ourselves to feel lighter and more present and in tune with our environment. Si kayanali atra uti tananara atra utrike ete isiti utra sete untra kayanali etre uta siti kianali etre usiti kayanali atra sata kayanali etre. Remember Satakayanali etre, how to regulate Nayakayanali etre emotionally. Sitikiyanali etre, remember Satakayanali etre, that the frequencies of the universe are always there to support you. Sitikayanali atra, Sitikayanali etre, and to ride them gently like a tidal wave by relaxing and allowing yourself to just float, just like a surfer would when a big wave comes, without any resistance, and embracing the process. Satakayanali etre, kieneli etre, the joy that comes with it. Satakayanali etre uta, the richness of it. Satakayanali etre, and how blissful it is to allow ourselves to feel so deeply. Just allowing things to be around us and floating as they are, witnessing without restraint. The world can feel like a turbulent place sometimes, but remember what you're feeling right now. You can always come back to it and allow yourself to become the eye of the storm, where it is peaceful. Now slowly bring back our awareness into our root chakra, into our connection into the earth. Remembering that you can allow this process, you can tap into it at any time you choose. And that with time and practice, you can stay in that flow state constantly. You don't have to even come out of it. And just keep on riding this cosmic wave, allowing yourself to be fully relaxed, not just in meditation, but outside in the world as well, in this blissful state of awareness. Satakayanali etre, kieneli etre, kayanali atra, satakayanali etre, allowing this blissful state to just flow down, way down into the earth and ground this experience. You can choose to stay here a few minutes longer if you want to, or as long as you need. If not, you can open your eyes now if they were closed. Allow yourself to feel light and back and happy to be alive and well here on earth. Know that if you start experience stress and anxiety, you can always go back to this practice. Or better, you don't have to wait to experience stress and anxiety to experience this flow state. You can tap into it anytime you want. Just remember that your surrounding, although they may appear hard and in solid state, that it is just a version of consciousness, and that the cosmos and the surroundings around us can be experienced from a frequency sound wave, and from there we can just allow ourselves to gently relax into it at all times. And the more we practice that, the more it becomes easier, and there's a remembrance, and then we don't have to think about it at all. We're in constant flow state where emotions are processed deeply, organically, blissfully at all times with little effort. So I will leave you with this. Thank you so much for joining me in this very powerful practice today. And please take time to integrate. It has been my personal experience that when we allow ourselves to experience powerful emotions like grief or sadness in such a blissful way, it affects the way we view the events surrounding it. And it makes room for more love for the people in our lives, more love and appreciation to be alive in this world despite of all that is happening, and to allow ourselves to do so freely. So no need to feel guilty about it. It's our birthright to be emotionally, blissfully awake. So thank you again. Please take time to integrate, drink water, journal if you need to. And know you can come back to this practice anytime you feel to. Thank you very much and enjoy the rest of your day.